been fantastic growth. I think women's golf is on TV now almost every week. If it's not on TV, it's the YouTube channel for it. It's massive in America right now. It's just growing every single week. Even the European tour, it's growing. And yeah, we saw the SA Open live for 4 days. So things like that really puts women's golf on the map and get interest into it.
Hello, welcome to Dan's Got Change with Bright Rock as the Dan Nicholl Show careers along, bumping into all sorts of extremely cool people, which is exactly what I do this week. Except between you and me, and please don't tell her when she jumps on screen, she's someone I'm just deeply envious of, because if you've seen her golf swing and her ability to effortlessly get around a course, then she's got a talent I would deeply want for myself. It's a talent that has won her many, many titles all over the world, including the South African Open more times than I can remember. Hello, Leanne Pace.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the compliment.
I'm not only envious of your golf swing, I'm envious of your setting. You look like you're very comfortable there, Leanne.
It's fantastic. Yeah, at Full Valley today. Just going to practice a little bit after, but yeah, it's always nice here.
And you're at home on a South African golf course when you're on the course, but just being back in South Africa, we watch you travel all over the world. How important is it, though, for you to get back home and to recharge on home soil and get those batteries going again?
Oh, massively. I actually started to get really tired now over there. I played 6 events in a row, which I don't usually do, but kind of chasing that spot into the Evian Championship, which is in a couple of weeks. It's $6.7 million. So quite a nice one to get into. But yeah, I got too tired and came back for 2 weeks. So heading off on Sunday.
Nowhere quite like home. And you make that very clear every time you play in local tournaments, especially the South African Open. And there just seems to be something about you and South African Opens. Even if you do have to go to 6 playoff holes, it's a tournament you've really claimed as your own.
Yeah, I have. I don't know why. It's just I get to the next level somehow that week. I don't know why. I love the event. I love that my family and friends all come out and come support. And it's just something really special about winning in front of your home crowd.
And it was a joyful moment when that final putt did sink and you had a big crowd cheering you on. But even when we're not around the course, we still cheer you on because you've given us so much pride from around the world. What is it like for you when you walk out onto a golf course somewhere in Europe, somewhere in Asia, somewhere in America, knowing that although you're far from home, you're still very much representing South Africa?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I get quite a few messages before I play, and especially when I play well. But no, it's fantastic to have the support, and yeah, it's just really nice to be in my position.
Leanne, take us back to when you first started playing professional golf. Would you have imagined then that women's golf would have found itself in the space that it is today?
No, definitely not. And that's also a long, long time ago. But the women's game has grown so much and so much more money has been put into it. It's really, really fantastic. I mean, it's a question that comes up quite often. Why don't the women get paid the same as the men? But I think, women were only allowed to play golf much later. So I think the growth that is happening is a positive thing. And I think eventually it will be like tennis where women's golf will get the same as the men.
So what then, following on, still needs to change for women's golf to get it to a space where you think it deserves to be?
Yeah, I think definitely media coverage. I think that's the main thing. I think that's what sponsors are going for. So more television, more live television, and just more promotion of the women that are playing.
Leanne, I know you're getting ready to head back off to take on the rest of the world and say goodbye to South Africa for a little while. Before you do go, though, all these great memories you've given us, what about the memory you've given yourself? What's the one golf moment from all of them in this remarkable career of yours that stands out above the others?
I've got to say it's the Steenberg win, definitely, hands down. I think that was definitely my best win to date, and just to have everybody there and all the support, and it's getting dark. It's just something really special about that tournament that I'll never ever forget.
Well, if you missed that incredible playoff victory at the Investec South African Women's Open, you need to get online and go and have a look, and then make sure you are tuned in to golf channels going forward, because although she has won plenty, I feel there are still many more wins to come from Leanne Pace. Leanne, thank you for joining us. Safe travels, and keep flying that South African flag high around the world.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Dan.
There we go. Not just one of South Africa's leading women's golfers, one of South Africa's leading golfers, full stop. And if you don't believe me, ask any of the many, many, many competitors who finished second to Leanne Pace.